talked about this a few days this week. I still found myself opening the window last night at home. Still felt it was warm enough.
Yeah. And you know, because it's a weird fringe season where like it'll actually, it's like second floor of my house will get warm. I also have, this is a very old person thing, I have an exact temperature I want my bedroom to be.
That's very picky.
I know. But
you're allowed.
It gets weirder over time, doesn't it? Your qualifications for sleep get weirder. Like there's a period of time where you just don't. You're like, I'll crash on my friend's
sleep
couch.
Anywhere.
Now I'm like, yeah, I just need a sound machine. It needs to be 62 degrees, and yeah, that would be all right after that. But yeah, I mean, during the day we've been mild, and so it's taken a while to radiate out, and it won't be till tomorrow night that Brian will close his window. I think as it gets significantly colder. 63 in Portland for a high today. You can see where we dealt with fog and where we didn't. Right, temperatures there in the upper 70s in Berlin, New Hampshire, for example. The fog was the limiting factor in today's temperature. We did have fog until the late afternoon, at least over extreme down East Maine. The rest of us cleared out around noon or 1 o'clock, and the rest of the day was clear. All right, we've got some showers on the way here. This is a cold front, but a lot of those showers will bank up on the northwest side of the ridgeline here in the mountains and northern Maine. And as this front tries to go downhill later tonight, early tomorrow morning, it really looks like it falls apart. There's not a lot of moisture to begin with, and there's even less moisture when it gets to the coast. So I put a sprinkle in the forecast still for tonight and tomorrow. But to be honest, I think a lot of us will be dry tomorrow. Temperatures are in the upper 50s to around 60 degrees. Quite a bit of cloud cover initially, and then a mixture of sun and clouds, I'd call it, through the afternoon hours. This is 2 o'clock, and you can see kind of a split. More clouds along the coastline, more sun to the northwest. Temperatures do drop tomorrow night. That's when you'll notice it into the 30s and low 40s in a lot of spots. Rangeley could even get to freezing or a little bit below, as you can see. And then Friday is a bright day. It is cooler than it's been. That being said, it's just seasonable, right? To be in the mid 50s or upper 50s is about where we should be, quote unquote, for this time of the year. We just haven't been doing a whole lot of that. And then another front comes through on Saturday. That one will make it feel pretty chilly. So we've got a nice day in between. Friday actually looks really nice with a lot of sunshine. Here comes our second front on Saturday. Same kind of deal, isolated shower. This front's a tiny bit juicier than tomorrow's, but not by a lot. And then it's much cooler on Sunday, which you will notice for sure. Breezy too. So tomorrow's front and Saturday's front combined, bunch of donuts along the coastline, no appreciable rain, 0.1, 0.2 maybe in the mountains in northern Maine. So this is not a big rain event, even though we've got 2 raindrops on the 7-day. There's not much rain in there. So you can see that cool down. Cooler air comes down from Canada, northwest winds. Sunday, Monday, but then we kind of build things back. And I think by Wednesday, Thursday of next week, including Halloween, of course, it looks pretty mild. So we have a shot at one of those weird Halloweens where it's about 70 degrees or so. So we'll keep an eye on that, but it's looking promising, especially on the earlier end of trick-or-treating, which is usually the younger kids, probably be in the 60s. As it stands, not on the 7-day, but I got to talk about it because I love that holiday. Got to throw it out there. So yeah, we cool down gradually. Friday, the first cool down, and then the more noticeable cool down will be Sunday. Chilly, breezy. We're going to lose a lot of leaves, I think, on Sunday because they're just barely hanging on, and the wind will start knocking some of those down. Still nice on Monday, and then we'll see where we are mid next week. It will definitely not be a cold Halloween. The question is how unusually mild will it be? Southern New England has a chance to be in the 80s for Halloween, which is kind of wild. Yeah.
It'll be sad, though, if all the leaves come off on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll lose a lot of them for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Keith, thanks.